Hi everyone, Jen Bradshaw back here again for video chat number 2. I'm calling it Parkinson's on the inside, shake, rattle and no roll. Today I thought we'd discuss loss of independence. At the start of my Parkinson's diagnosis I wasn't driving because my eyesight wasn't good enough. Even when I was wearing a patch on my left eye, I could see very well then, but there was always a bit of a black spot, and I was not willing to drive with one eye, as if I had an accident or hit someone, I would never forgive myself. You don't realise how much driving is a privilege. I guess if you have never driven, you may not know what you're missing, but this luxury takeaway is one of the worst adverse effects that I've felt with Parkinson's. When I first wasn't driving, I had to rely on Julie, my partner, support workers, friends, and family to take me wherever I needed or wanted to go. But you'll see I didn't always feel like they could drive me to the shops, etc. They might say, Jen, you saw your friends last week, why do you need to go again? And if she couldn't take me, I'd have to wait until she was ready. That's Julie I'm talking about. I do appreciate her driving me, but I had to learn patience and to be thankful. Losing my driving independence made me very upset, depressed, angry, isolated, and even alone. I hated being told I'm nagging or having to answer why I'm going where I'm going, and perhaps having it pointed out that I went there last week. Looking down the Parkinson's track, we purchased for me a mobility scooter. Mine is called Rigby the Ute. I like my Gopher Rigby. I want her to be an individual and unique. I have a small rainbow flag flying where the orange safety flag was. Probably not a good idea for safety reasons, but I like the rainbow flag. The name Rigby came from Eleanor Rigby from the Beatles. I didn't want to be seen as an old lady, so that's the flag, a few stickers. A new problem was I had to ask my partner Julie to move the car, so I could get Rigby out every now and again to go to the shops or visit a friend. I had to be patient and wait and realise my needs are not always on her number one list. I'm unable to go out after dark. Well, what can I also say? Having a Gopher has restrictions. You can't travel everywhere you want to because the batteries run out. I hate being restricted. I can't even nick down to the shops. I have to plan my actions. I'm normally a very spontaneous person, so I struggle with these restrictions. I'm a very social person, a social butterfly you could call me. And Jules, well, she's a homebody and is quite happy to potter around at home. So she doesn't have the same needs as me. To see and chat with family and friends is an activity now I definitely find harder, so therefore less pleasurable. Let's talk about depression and anxiety. Is it something that really happens when you've got Parkinson's? Should you feel depressed and anxious? I don't know whether you should, but for me, it's a fact of life. In the beginning, and sometimes still, I find myself having a bit of a downer, or a big downer. I feel like I have lost and I'm losing the essence of me. I am so much slower. I feel my friends and family leave me behind. Not being able to do my usual activities makes me depressed, but I also find I'm tired, especially if I'm awake at night. I get anxious and I fear the unknown, losing my voice, not being able to be heard. Julie says that's not going to happen, but how does she know? No one knows. I don't know. My speech therapist doesn't know. I have got a very quiet voice. I do mumble. I do stumble. So it's a possibility. So I'm doing these videos just in case. Because if I wait till I down the track. I probably won't be able to do them, maybe. I get anxious travelling because I cannot keep up the pace or walk the distance. I get anxious if I try to do something like hang the washing because when I put my arms up, I go to fall backwards. I am scared of the unknown. I'm scared of getting dementia and having to be put in a home away from my loved ones, especially Julie. Talking about Julie, I'm scared she might not be able to manage me and I will have become a burden and have to go in a home. I'd rather be her loving partner than a burden. So I've written this poem called How Do You Feel? When my Parkinson's has changed my life, it is changing my relationship with my de facto wife. I want her to be loving and kind, but not my nurse because I'm not her patient, you'll find. We are in a relationship no matter what, but my PD has changed a lot. Before we do anything, my partner asks with care, "Are you okay? Can you manage? Do we dare?" What happened to spontaneity, doing things on a whim? We were great before PD, we'd go out on a limb. We used to, as without too much care about our health, we didn't worry too much about our wealth. In this new life, we needed to purchase an electric bed, wonder sheets, and other things to hold us in good stead. Lift chairs, walking sticks, and another aid. If we were lucky, we have NDIS that paid. Since we have an electric bed, we do not snuggle or hug, rather go straight to sleep with another drug. I do not feel as if my relationship is equal anymore. We are apart at night, and now all I hear is a snore. But as I get tired, I cannot keep up the pace. When I travel for my meds, I need a separate case. I know she still loves me, despite my Parkinson's disease. So I say, let's try ignoring my Parkinson's, please. But as you know, you can never be ignored. We can only say with the changes we are never bored. I love my girlfriend with my whole heart. I wish I didn't get PD. I wish I never even had to start. So to you all I say, try and normalise your health issues. The changes in your life will see you reaching for tissues. My mood and feelings have been touched every day. I wish I could make my Parkinson's go away. Thank you for listening. Um, very soon there'll be video 3, having a chat, probably talk about mobility issues and a few other things. Thanks for now. Bye.